Hello people. Okay, so let us start. So in the last video, we have discussed about request response cycle, isn't it? So in this video, we are going to understand about Django project creation, and as well as we are going to understand about how the folder structure is going to be and everything whatever it is created. So we have discussed overview about this in day 2. Okay, so we will be discussing this completely in detail. Now what are all the commands we need to give it, how actually it works and everything. Clear? Now first step. Okay, so see, please understand the mode of this video. See, we are going to discuss about Django project creation once again. So what is that? Django project creation and how to run it. Clear? So this is what we are learning, how to run that particular project. Clear? So how to run, and we are going to understand what is the request response cycle here also once again. Done. Now if you want to understand this, okay, first let me give you the steps. Clear? So if you want to create a project, in the sense, first you need to have a virtual environment created. Okay, previous environment whatever I have created, that is what I'm going to use it. Second is, by using the same virtual environment, I'll be creating a new project. Clear? Now after creating a new project, so I'll be explaining the structure of the project, so what files it contains and everything. After that, I'll be explaining how to run our project. Now if you're running, you are creating one server, how to access that server through browser, I'll be explaining that. I hope you understood this. This is what we are going to continue it. Okay, so let me check with this. Everything is working fine. Yeah, it's working. So let us go. Now what I'll do, first I'll open the terminal. Okay, so let us open the terminal. Done. Okay, so let me close the terminal and let us open once again from start. Okay, now you can see terminal, I opened it. Now if you observe carefully here, now I am into the my base folder. Okay, so now what you want to do is, okay, so now you need to go to the folder where you have installed your environment. Then you need to go to that folder. Now I know that I have installed my environment folder into the desktop. There is a folder called Python projects. I need to go to that. Okay, so let us do ls first. Now see, so ls whenever I do it, okay, so I'll be having a subfolder called desktop. I need to reach to that. Okay, so ls, don't worry, ls it is in a Mac OS command which is used to list all the directories. If you want to check all the directories in Windows, you can give a command called dir. What is the command? dir. Okay, so let us go to this folder. So I want to open that folder. To open it, so let us say cd, I'll be giving desktop. Done. Now I opened a desktop. So let us do once again ls. Now I know this, I need to go to this Python projects folder. So let us go to once again cd. So I'll be entering python _ projects. Done. So let us give it projects. I want to open it. Now we know that. Let us do ls now. So let me clear first and let us do ls. Now we know that, see, this is my env. So I want to open that env. In that I'll be having the folder. Okay, if you're using Windows, so let me make it clear. Okay, if you're using Windows, so you will be having, okay, make it clear please. If you're using Windows, now you will be having a project folder, like whatever the environment. Okay, so I can say my env in my case. Okay, so in this you will be having another subfolder called what? Scripts. In that scripts you will be having a subfolder, sub commands called what? Activate. You need to reach this command. Okay, so what you want to do, cd, you need to give a command my env / you can give it as scripts. Okay, then afterwards it opens. Then afterwards you can directly give a command called what? Activate, to run it. So I am using Mac. I don't want to do these all struggles. It's so easy to do in Macs. Clear? Now how to run that particular command in Mac? It's so simple. To run that command in Mac, I will be giving a just, okay, command called source folder name, environment name, my env / bin / activate. I'm going to give it, which is going to run it. So the same thing I'm going to use it. Clear? I hope you got this. So let us give that command. Okay, so Yeah, fine. So let us give that command. Now what is the command I'll be giving now? I'll be giving source, okay, bin, source folder name my env slash bin slash activate. Now you can see my environment has been activated. I hope you understood this. So environment has been activated. Okay, so see, please make it clear. So don't need to create every time a new environment. If it is already created, you can use that same environment, okay, to create the new projects. Done. So because with respect to that environment, we are installing all configuration files, right? That's the reason. Done. So now what I want to do is I want to create my project now. To create a project, as I already told you, in this environment, Django, whenever you install it, gives a command called what? Django-admin. You need to use that command. Then afterwards, in that command, we will be having subcommand called start project. Then afterwards, we can say project name my pro2. Okay, my pr2. I'll give it. Done. Now, if you do ls, you can see my pr2 which has been created. Clear? So now what I want to do is I want to open that folder, my pr2. So I can say my pr2. Now let me break down this now. See, whenever please understand, whenever you enter a command something, okay, django-admin start project. Clear? Whenever you enter django-admin start project followed by project name, something I told my pr2. Now what happens actually, whenever you give this command, so internally what happens is it creates one folder. What is the folder name? My pr2. Now in this folder there will be another subfolder with the same name. What is the name now? My pr2. Now with the same level you will be having another file called manage.py file. This is what you are going to have it. Okay, so this is what structure contains. Now in my pr we will be having this all content. If you want, you can check it out. So let us say cd my pr something. If I do ls, you see I am having manage.py and we are having my pr2. Now what I want to do is I want to open this my pr2 in VS Code. Now how to open that? Simple. See, already I am into the my pr. Now I want to open that folder. So let us give code space dot. Clear? Now it has been opened now. Now same, I think you can see here my pro2 folder is open. Inside we are having subfolder. Along with that we are having manage.py. Okay, now let us understand what these are now, what these files are. Let us understand what these files are. Okay, so see, now these all files are project files. What is the files? We call them as project files. Now I can see manage.py is nothing but it is an executable file. Okay, executable file. So what is executable file? I'll tell you why it is used. Okay, now you see, first file we are having init.py. So it's nothing but it's a file which help us to tell this particular my pro2 is a container or it is a package. So we are having asgi. So asgi.py. So what is this? And as well as we are having what? wsgi. See, asgi and wsgi are nothing but those are like, okay, gatekeepers. Those are like a security for your Django project. Security in the sense what? Now these are like security guards to your home. Now you tell me, assume that in your home or in your college, or you can see you'll be having security guards. What is their job? Their job is to check whether this student belongs to this particular thing or not, or institute or not. Check the ID cards and live inside. The same way ASGI and WSGI will do. So ASGI stands for Asynchronous Gateway Interface. WSGI stands for Web Server Gateway Interface. Okay, so what and all the web server requests are coming, that will be handled by wsgi.py. What and all the asynchronous requests are coming through web sockets will be handled by using what? ASGI. Those and all just like a security guard for your Django project. Then what about settings.py? Yes, settings.py is a file which contains all the configuration with respect to your Django project. Okay, so all database connection, I can say, if you want to create new static files connection or any connection, images connection, anything if you want to build it, you need to have settings.py. Then we are having urls.py. So what is the urls.py? Okay, urls.py will tell us how a end user can communicate with your project. Okay, that will be decided by using what? urls.py. In the sense, if you want to go to one place, now that place requires one route, right? Without route, how you can go it? Isn't it? Suppose assume that you want to go to your house. Your house is having one route, then only you can go it. The same way, URLs will tell the route. Will tell that how you can, okay, reach to this particular thing to get a response. Okay, how you can request something so that your server gives a response. Now see, this is what your Django server is now. Clear? And last file is manage.py, which will help us to run our server. Run our what? Server. Clear? Okay, that is what. Now let us, okay, make something and let me explain you now. Done. Okay, so now next thing is, okay, so let me come with next thing. Fine. The next thing is, now what I want to tell you is simple. Yeah. So now here I'll click on terminal. You can see I'm clicking on terminal, new terminal. Okay, you can see here. Now here, see, if you're using Windows, you change it. You go with the select default profile. Okay, you can select to what? You can select to command prompt. Automatically it will change. Clear? Now I am into my Pro 2. Done. So now what I'll do is I'll give a command Python. I'm giving command Python manage.py. So what is this you are giving? I will explain this. Okay, what actually we are giving, I'll explain this. See. So now where I am actually in, you tell me where actually I'm in. I'm into my pre2. Okay, so my pre2, in the sense this folder I am. Now in this folder we have access to only two things. One is my pre2 folder, another one is manage.py. Now I want to access that manage.py. So to access it directly, I'm giving command what? Python manage.py is nothing but, so manage.py is a Python file which I am executing by Python interpreter. Now Python is nothing but it's an interpreter. Now whenever you enter this, it gives a subcommands. It gives what? Subcommands. That is what I'm giving now. Python manage.py space. I'll be giving a command called what? Run server. Now whenever you give it, okay, the port is already running. Yes, exactly. So what is the problem in the sense? Previously I used it, so that's the reason. So it was running. So let me close this port. Yeah, let us quit this. Yeah, fine. So let us open this code space dot once again. No problem at all. Let us understand with the mistakes, so you will get an idea. Okay, now once again from here let us give a command. What is the command we are going to give it? Python manage.py. I'll giving run server. Done. Okay, now you can see I got this particular address. Now this is what address of your server. Address of what? Your server. Now for your server, what you will do? Open a Chrome. Okay, open a Chrome, then you can paste it here. Now your server is giving a response. This is what the response your server is giving. So it is giving some, yes, it is giving something because, okay, you are not told no what response to be given. Okay, your server, those things we'll discuss next now. How to give a proper response. What is the response should be? Okay, how we need to carry everything, we'll discuss that. Clear? I hope you understood. Okay, now, so like this, we can create n number of projects. So your task is create 3 projects, start that server. Clear? And copy paste the URL, whatever you are getting, and paste it and check out what is the response you are getting. That's all guys. Thank you.